Good morning from Ruddington Fields. I've been putting out a series of videos over the course of this summer on the Great Central Railway reunification. I started up at Loughborough, McQuarn and Woodhouse to be precise, looked at the southern end of the Great Central Railway, looked at the gap in the middle and what they're doing to close that gap, and then me and Jim spent a day looking around some of the sites and features of the Northern Great Central Railway, or GCRN. So yeah, we're here today just to have a look round what will be the northern base of the railway at Ruddington Fields. So you ever walk down this platform then, Jim? So this is a new station. I can't remember off the top of my head now when this was built and this was brought into service, but the Northern Great Central Line was running as a heritage railway for a number of years, and it kind of fell out of use just before COVID hit.
Well, I came on it years ago. I mean, Kieran was about 8 at the time, so he's 24 now, so it was 16 odd years ago.
Oh wow.
Let's just remind ourselves of the location of Ruddington Fields and this northern base of the railway. It wasn't actually on the original Great Central Mainline. This site was originally the Ruddington Ordnance and Supply Depot, which was built during the Second World War. After the war, the site was used by the MOD for auctioning off redundant ex-military vehicles and equipment. It was closed by the MOD in the 1980s. The site is now known as the Rushcliffe Country Park, of which the railway occupies just a section as the Nottingham Transport Heritage Centre. It's served by a spur that left the GCR mainline by the original Ruddington station. We saw this junction in the last episode at 50 Steps Bridge. Don't forget, this Ruddington MOD site was one of the reasons that this section of the GCR escaped the bulldozers. When the MOD vacated, it saw the birth of what we now know as the Great Central Railway Nottingham.
First things first, before we start off, what we got there? Bacon and egg.
We've got bacon and egg, nicely already broken up. It's got to be done.
Just the one sandwich then?
Just the one at the moment, yeah.
So although they're not running trains, we have got a number of things we can look around. A few engines around, a few things of interest. We've already seen a lot of things. It's like walking into the sweet shop for the first time and not knowing what to go for first. Plenty of carriages there, a Mark III carriage there, got a pacer just at the end. So here's the platform at Ruddington Fields Station. It's a long one, it's longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little hole. It's not, it's quite a sizable platform, isn't it?
It's bigger than you think.
Yeah.
And when it's actually, I mean, there's that barrier there, but I mean, there's no gap, there's a gap between there and the end of the platform, so we might be able to nip around it.
I suppose when they start running the full length GCR trains, I suppose they are going to need something like this.
Yeah.
I'm still interested to know how they're going to deal with the turn back, whether or not they're just going to bring another engine onto the back of the train to pull it in, because it's obvious it's going to have to reverse into here from 50 Steps Bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, you come out on the train and it reversed out, you went up to 50 Steps Bridge, and then you went all the way down, we went down as far as
Rushcliffe Hall.
Loughborough, yeah. But I remember going through East Leek Station thinking, there's a station here, what's this? Because I had my head out the window at the time.
Yeah.
And there's nothing telling you there's a station there. Here. So of course, I thought, crikey, that'd be worth a visit one day.
Yeah, I've got a nice collection of diesels here. So that's the way out of Ruddington Fields down towards 50 Steps Bridge. You can see that there's some gates across the line that's closed there because they're not running trains at the moment, unfortunately. But since I put out the last video at Ruddington, up at the old Ruddington station site, between then and coming here today, there has been developments with trains. They have run the 08. They had a day where they ran a service as far as 50 Steps Bridge, and I have seen a little bit of footage. They've actually managed to get the shunter all the way out to Rushcliffe Halt, so that's fantastic. That's a fantastic achievement. It's good to see that. I was kind of...
I've seen that.
I was a bit hoping that there might be a little something unofficial running today. Maybe not for passengers, but maybe something going up and down. But no, it's nothing. There's nothing.
Since I put out that last video in early September, there's actually been some more progress. As well as the track tamping, there's also been a loco make it as far as the brushworks in Loughborough, meaning it's the first engine to cross over the new A60 bridge. There's plenty going off, including signalling teams working on the line. The GCRN Cutting Edge Facebook page has been busy with photos of volunteers getting the line ready for action again. Passenger services are expected to commence again, I believe as far as Rushcliffe Halt, as part of the railway's Jingle Bells Express service.
Here's a view of the Heritage Centre and the station, look, just from the footbridge in the country park. Lovely semaphore signal gantry there, isn't it? But we'll just look this way, look at that one. Look at the gantry there. I mean, they've not got the arms of the signals on, have they, at the minute, these? I'm guessing they're not originally from these locations, are they? Would this little branch line into this depot have had such signalling? I don't know. Let me know if you do know. But there, the line just curves off to the right hand side here, down towards 50 Steps, 50 Steps Bridge, and the junction with the Great Central Mainline there. Pacers. Spent how many years trying to avoid getting on Pacers, and now we've got them at Heritage Railways. Let's have a look at this HST power car. See, this is growing up in Doncaster. Looks like it's sadly had some vandalism or something there. Windows being put through. It's named Edward Paxman, this one. Obviously there's a platform here under construction, isn't there, look? Yeah. So obviously the plans to have a two platforms, and they've got a line in the middle as well, haven't they? I still have a vivid memory in my nasal passages of riding on these HST units. When they used to be braking heavily coming into Doncaster on the East Coast Main Line, you could smell the burning of the brakes. It's funny how certain smells stay with you, isn't it, for the rest of your life?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Look at the crane there. Little area of static displays. A good selection of stuff that we find out when we're out and about, and we discard it on line sides. The original GCR post. Here's a miniature railway. Don't think there's much happening today on it. We've both kind of made the effort to come down today. I know it's not a special event going on here today. It's not an event day, and I kind of knew they weren't running trains. It's a bit of an anticlimax of the series because there's literally nothing to look. There's nothing open, is there? None of the sheds.
As you pointed out earlier on, they do say on the website that it's open every weekend
to come and look round there.
And yet when we got here, the first thing that one of the ladies says was, "We're actually closed, but you can have a look round if you want." And I'm thinking, is it open or is it closed, or what is it?
Well, never mind. I'll come back if there's anything interesting going off here, an event or something, or when they're running trains next, I'll try and get down just to show you that. So I have got a few more things planned for this series on the GCI reunification. I'll put updates out as well if there is any developments along the line, up at the Loughborough end, for example. Any developments. I want to keep an interest in what's going off here. So I appreciate everyone who's watched these videos. It's been my most popular series, head and shoulders above everything else I've ever done. So I really do appreciate that, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed coming here. I've learned a lot. And cheers, Jim. Cheers for your company.
That's been great. It's been good fun, right away from right down south at bottom end where we started up to here. It's been really good fun.
So yeah, I'll sign off there. Cheers for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon.